Hi everyone, how are you? I'm Raven Blackstar in a very cold house. And I'm going to read the energies for all of our fire signs for the week of January 24th through the 30th. So if you are an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius and have strong placements in your chart, this might be for you. Take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. So love seems to be dominating the scene. Could be with somebody who you work with. Some of you may be even feeling more in love with your person at home, just working together. I just feel like some of you are really feeling the love this week. That's a wonderful thing, right? All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. But there's something about this that you're not happy. Okay, so let's look at this, Aries, all right? So, Aries, I feel like, everything at home is really good. But yet there's something inside of you, that it's almost as if, like, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. So I feel like you're missing you, Aries. So it's a matter of just kind of stopping and finding you. So I feel like, yeah, you tend a lot to your family. You love your family. You spend a lot of time with your family, but you're missing you. So this week you may be feeling, I don't want to say the depths of depression, but this energy of something's missing in your life. And really that's what I'm getting, it's that you're missing you. So you have to replenish yourself with things that you like to do. So, a few of you, I feel as if you have held yourself in a bubble, feeling like you can't really do much and you can't do anything because the demands of life aren't letting you be you. Well, I think this is where I think you start to see things a little differently. So, you need to start looking at your advantages rather than your disadvantages. All right, Aries, this week, I feel as if the energies around you, when you're down, your family's down. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you're not married, it's the people around you. Do you know what I'm saying? So this can apply to just a general sense of someone, everything is okay, but it's not okay. And, you're really kind of reflecting on how you can really make yourself come out and brighten up the world around you. Because when you're bright, the world around you is bright. All right, Aries. All right, what else do we have? For let's see how the weekend ends for our Aries. Yeah, I feel like you've been held back because you really can't do anything. But it's time to come out of your shell. It's time to start making some moves that are more in line with, who you are. I think, money, a lot of you, I think, are starting, you're starting to get really impatient about some of the things that you want to do. And I think, this anxiety and worry about, oh, I want to do this and this and this, and how am I going to make this all happen? And I'm going to need this. And, some of you need to just kind of pull back and relax just a wee bit. And just kind of let things just evolve. Let things just happen. Because I almost feel like you are acting out of, I'm going to totally turn it around, So like you go from here to here. That's just as bad. We're looking for balance. So I think, you need to pull on your knowledge, what you know. Use your money wisely this week. Don't just throw it around. Some of you may be thinking that quite possibly you might want to pick up something else on the side. So you might be thinking about, what can I do at home with my family that could make me some money and get some stability? So, I feel as if you need to be really open to some of the thoughts that come, because they could be probably really out there, and sometimes it's the craziest thoughts that bring us the greatest success. So, don't feel as if you are stuck and that your hands are tied and you don't know what to do. I feel like, you know, you're missing you, Aries, and it's time for you to kind of bring yourself out. You know, in the darkness, when you're not feeling great and you're feeling like I can't believe this is all there is to life, you know, is where we find that brightest light. So look for that. All right, Aries. So a good week, a deep week, a deep week. But a good one nonetheless. All right, so let's move on to our Leos. No, is that right? Yeah, Leo, front and center. That's what I get, Leo, front and center. I like that for you, Leo. This is going to be a nice week for you, front and center. All right, I feel like somebody wants to talk to you. I mean, that's just intuitive. Somebody wants you to come up. I need to talk to you. So, you know, it's almost like, you know, I get the school. I feel like, you know, it's like somebody in whatever environment that you are working in. I just feel as if somebody wants to talk to you in a good way. All right. You know, but they're singling you out. They want you to stand out front because they have a position for you. Something better than I think what you thought. All right, that's for somebody out there. Complete intuitive channeling. All right, let's move on, Leo. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I am using the Light Seer Tarot deck. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I do have my Kipper. I was pulling the Kipper out. But, I mean, there's such intense messages with that Kipper, you know. And sometimes they're heavy. And let's just go with the tarot. All right, Leo. The universe, grateful, thankful for these messages for all of our Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Maybe a note or two. Four of Swords reversed. So I feel like you're pulling your swords out. I think you're again, Leo, front and center. Let's come out of our shell. You know, you don't need to dwell on a lot of the past, a lot of the hurts. What else can you tell me about this Four of Swords? Ooh. Okay, we have a lot. We have a story. Leo, you come out here. Interesting. All right, so we have the Four of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. Both of them are reversed. So I feel as if you're breaking a cycle, breaking a pattern. All right, especially when it comes to relationships and who you wanted in your life. And you know, I mean, I think there's a lot of choices when it comes to like, who can I marry? So, you know, there is an energy of you making a decision and moving on from an energy with someone who I feel, you know, has not put in, you know, the exact kind of effort and balance that you have. You know, something has not been working and you've been trying to fix it and trying to fix it and trying to fix it and trying to fix it. You know, I mean, this is somebody who you see, Leo, you know, as making you really happy. So what's the Tower about? All right. So I think, yeah, this person makes you really, really happy. But, you know, I've had to like really kind of deal with a lot of my issues of insecurity and things that they've said and done that have hurt me. I mean, you put a lot of energy into it. You tried to make it work over. You tried. I told you, you tried and you tried and you tried and you tried and you tried. And it didn't work. So there is going to be a big major moment that happens to you here. Okay, a real shift because you come out as the Sun and the Tower. So this is major, a major shift because all of a sudden I see you making, you know, seeing that you can, you know, you have a lot of choices when it comes to who you're going to really be with. And if this person who has hurt you over and over and over again, I think you're really thinking about it. And I think something between you and this person shifts that opens you up to whether or not you really want to keep going with this person. So that's a heavy energy for this week, Leo. Yep. We have a 10 of Wands with the King of Cups. So, I mean, this is somebody who I think you have this amazing connection, a spiritual connection with this person. They could be a water sign, strong water here. But, you know, it's like you were going up that way. You were walking up with this person, but I feel like you're now thinking, maybe I should turn around and go another direction. I have choices. So I'm feeling a real heart-to-heart conversation coming up between you and your person, especially if you're starting to really think. And again, you know, you can just be thinking about it and maybe not act on it. This is just this week, okay? So I think, you know, whatever this Tower moment is, it will define what follows. All right, Leo, that's pretty heavy. Leo. I mean, we have more messages. The Hermit coming out. See, I feel like you have been holding a lot inside. You have not been really saying truly how you've been honestly feeling about your person. And you've been feeling very alone because you've been the Hermit. Look, you've been the Hermit. Now it's like no more. I'm starting to see I have another direction, another path, some other way to go. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Sitting here with the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, see, I feel like all of a sudden, it's like out of nowhere, all right? Out of nowhere, Leo. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. All of a sudden, everything lines up. You speak your truth, and the opportunities and the doors, they just open. You know, whatever it is that you've been really holding back, not wanting to say. I mean, this is very passive-aggressive energy, this Knight of Swords reverse. And I feel like in the past, you have missed your mark. And I just feel like not this time. Not this time. I feel you have planted some roots already in a direction that you are flying towards. And you don't need to tell anybody what you were up to, you know. And I think you start to see how, you know, like the dots are starting to be connected. Anyway, this is a deep week for you guys. You know, like for both Aries and for Leo. Let's see what's coming up for Sagittarius. Saggies, what's going on, Sagittarius? Let's see what's happening with our Saggies here. Making all kinds of clinking noises. All right, let's get the cards cleared and see what's going on for all of our Sagittarians for the energies of January 24th through the 30th. So if you like the reading, take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and always good. All right, appreciate you all tuning in. Hit that like button. Ooh, the cards are falling. What? Sagittarius. All right. What's going on, Sag? All right. Are we feeling a little unstable because we are letting go of something that we've been hanging on to for a long time? To me, this is letting go of whatever it is that brings insecurity, brings, this energy that's held you back. Here we sit with the 10 of Wands reverse, letting go of what has been keeping you from moving forward in the direction you truly want to move in. Because there's a part of you, has lost a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope, and I feel that fight or flight mode kind of thing kind of kicking up. So let's look at this. So the 9 of Pentacles sits here above the energy of the Devil. All right, so let's look at these two cards. So this instability that you're feeling financially, maybe a lot of money was drained into something that wasn't good for you. Maybe you spent a lot of money going out to restaurants. You can't go to restaurants anymore, you know, so you eat takeout. So you don't realize how much money you really spend on takeout, right? And then, you know, so there's money there. And it's just like, I feel as if there has been a lot that, you know, you have tried to do. You're trying to let go of all these things because you got to make a decision and move on, Sag, right? And there's a lot of baggage you've been carrying with you. Baggage that, why are you carrying it? Why are you still holding on to these bags? They're really heavy, aren't they? They keep you from climbing up that mountain. It's like, well, I'll go the other way, because the other way, you know. So I feel like, you know, there's an energy of you being, you know, in line and on target, okay? You just have to turn these energies around. Let go of the insecurities, these toxic energies. This is reverse. So I see this is you, you know, fighting the good and the bad. So you got a little thing over here and you got a little guy over here and they're both talking in your ear at the same time. And, you know, and it gets you confused. And I think you've tried in the past to make things work and nothing's really worked. You know, so now this time you don't know how it's going to work. Some of you, I mean, really, the fight or flight kind of mode has popped up here. But it's very necessary to really face these demons that are holding you back. You know, because, you know, it's keeping you from your own success. And you're confused by it. It's holding you back. So the sense of authenticity really seems to be really opening up. Look, everything's about to change. That's a golden card, Sagittarius. Golden card. It's funny, I sit it right here on top of the Two of Wands reversed. So, look, there's something you really want to do. You know, this is who you really are. But here you are in this room, you know, being, you know, kept from this bright light, right? But here, this is the golden card. You make that decision and the wishes come true. You know, you hit your mark. You've got to make, I turned it around. The cards, they're magical. All right, so listen, Sag. I think you need to hold on to your money, okay? Don't go spending your money. Because especially if you're about to, like, fly. Because I feel like you're about to fly. But you got to let go of all of these energies of the past. Because they're not the future. All right? Your insecurity about how you feel, what you have in life. I mean, you've been feeling really, really hopeless. But that all changes. Ooh. Completely. Out comes the Four of Cups with the Tower. I mean, it's like a bang. It's almost as if a light switch goes off on you. And it's just like, you really, you know, like to have, you don't want to have any regrets. No regrets. So, there's a big shift. Who is also, Leo has also got this big shift. I feel like that's going to happen about midweek. Seriously, it's like a light switch goes on. You're not going to let anybody hold you back. They've held you back already. Whoever these people are. I feel like this is a very personal reading, Sag. For whoever needs this. Yeah, I feel like there's no going back. You know, you need to, like, you've been in a place that you have been holding in a lot of pain. It's all these bags. See all those bags? That's all of these swords. I mean, you've been holding it in. Your real feelings about, you know, even your relationship and what you really want. I mean, some of you want to break away from your people. And this came up. I mean, I just feel as if, you know, it's been a very toxic relationship, whoever you are. And I feel like in the past you have felt like you've had no options. And I think you're starting to see that, you know, something's got to shift. And once you make that decision, you make that shift. So here, this is what happens. All right. You've been stuck, not being able to make a decision about your life, who you are, where you're going, what you want to be. I mean, you've been stuck. And you've got to really turn this card around and go outside. You know, go around the world. I mean, some of you have dreams of big things, you know, your wishes. So then what happens is you make that decision and everything changes. Everything changes. And then look how happy you are. So this is a very, very deep week for a lot of you people out there. You know, it's really about, and you know, honestly, I would not make any solid decisions right now, but know the decision you want to make. Do you know what I mean? And just really think it through, because I feel like everybody's going to have their own opinion about what you're going to do. And whether they like it or they don't like it, whether it's honorable or it's not honorable, whether you should or you shouldn't. But you've listened to everybody up until now, and what has been your result? Right? No. This time, it's on your terms. And then when it's finally on your terms and you are really out there, you're really authentic, guess what happens? People love you, right? All right, listen, I'm going to have to end it here because my upload time here. Anyway, it was really great reading for you guys. Just be really good to yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to take a walk out in nature. And I will see you all at another reading. Until then, bye now. Oh, and hit that like button. See ya.